From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Happy weekend, everybody. 1 week until Christmas. So if you're not done shopping, that would be me. I wait till 24th. Anyway, I'm Jeff Thee. We're coming to you here from our studios right here at Arnold's Park Amusement Park, and Kane Junkman is here with me. And Kane is the director of music and technology at St. Joe's Catholic Church. And welcome, first of all, my friend. Good to see you.
You too.
I usually only see you in technology surroundings of course, what you do there at St. Joe's, but you've been a big help up at St. Mary's as well.
Yeah.
What? Can you believe, when we were just sitting here talking about, what else does everybody talk about? COVID. And weren't we fortunate? There's one of those silver linings, and there's plenty of them, but that we had technology that we do during the complete shutdown for people to still be able to go to their houses of worship. And you had things going at St. Joe's, and we were able to do things at St. Mary's. How huge was this technology during this whole mess?
I think it was huge for everybody. We had churches that have never done videos of any sort, and now have entire video systems. So,
yeah.
In the long run, I think it actually kind of worked out for a lot of churches, because it's a great way for them to reach out to the people that cannot make it to church for some reason, and now they're able to still attend, but virtually.
Yeah, and you're right, because even in normal times, we'll call them normal times, I can't think of a better term for it, there's still shut-ins, people that are in rest homes or just can't get out of their home, that still would like to partake in whatever service. It's a mass, it's a church service, and through this whole thing, churches have come to say, okay, we can still do this, and so it's been huge for everybody.
Correct.
Yeah. So okay. So you've got something going on at St. Joe's, and I just when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is cool. We got to talk about it. And it's called One Silent Night, and it's a virtual Christmas Eve service. So tell us about it.
Yeah. So One Silent Night was kind of developed and I guess thought of because a lot of people probably won't be going out of town this year with their families for Christmas.
Right.
So we wanted to provide something for in people's homes, and we wanted local people to be involved in basically doing Christmas carols and telling the story of Jesus' birth.
Right.
And we've done that by Karen Schwaller will be narrating it, and we have several local of our musicians from St. Joe's who will actually be virtually. We've mixed them together, and they'll be basically singing Christmas carols that everybody knows and loves.
Yeah.
So it gives people an opportunity at home to still see some local faces doing local music. But they'll be able to do it from their house.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that being at home, if you want to sing along with the Christmas carols, where sometimes you're at mass and they're doing that. Should I sing? Do I sing along here?
Yeah.
At home? You can belt it out there.
Exactly. And we're even going to put the lyrics up there, so if you don't have them all memorized, just every third word, you'll have all of the lyrics there, so you can see them and sing along.
Yeah. Who came up with the concept of this?
So I kind of came up with the idea originally, and then I talked to some of our praise band members and some of our musicians, and I asked, what do you guys think, or what do you think of this idea? How can we make this work? And Karen's great at being her creativity.
Yeah.
And so that helped a lot, and she kind of wrote some basically some not scripture in between, but she kind of based it off scripture, and she kind of elaborated as to what it would be like today if somebody were to have a child at this age and in this situation, what it would be like today. And so she makes it feel, it basically. What would we feel that is going on today? How would we feel?
It's taken a story that we all know so well, that's 2,000 plus years old, but sometimes it's nice to bring it into, you try to think of, okay, what the people back then were thinking and feeling, and when you bring it into contemporary terms, that really makes sense to me. That really opens that story up to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And definitely makes you think, wow, that would be very, very drastic and kind of a crazy feeling.
Yeah, crazy feeling. And you think about Mary and think about, like you said, having a child and knowing what the future for him lies, you know, and put that all together, and there you blow your brain out right there. It's too much to comprehend.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah. So how about as far as you producing this and getting it together, how tough was that?
So that was kind of challenging because we're very limited on how many people we can have in a church at a time, or how many people we can, how musicians can form together. So we kind of recorded a couple different separate times with our musicians, and then we mixed them all together and edited them together.
Yeah.
And then from there, I had to edit their audio and put that in there as well. And then on top of that, you had to put their lyrics in there. So it was a very big project to get done, but I think it's going to be well received, and I really hope our parishioners and people that follow us online will really enjoy it. And I think they will.
Yeah. How long did it take you to from start to finish?
I would guess probably a good 30 to 40 hours of editing.
Okay. And how about the shooting time? I mean, you add that in there too. And
that could have been anywhere from 5 to 10 hours of just shooting time, and that's
So the hour or so that people will spend enjoying this, got to appreciate the fact that you don't just throw these things together.
No, it's as you know, video is very, very it's very complex.
Yeah.
And you have to make everything look right, the transitions look right, and then you got to make sure the lyrics match with the words that they're singing, because if they don't, then it obviously won't make sense.
Yes.
So it was a lot of re-listening to the same song 18 different times. So I've got a lot of the songs memorized now that I didn't have memorized previously, so I'm very happy with that.
As you know, I could appreciate that. There's been a lot of times something's been on that I've done, and my wife will say, well, don't you want to watch it? I'll say, I've seen it 80 times. I'm done watching. But for those who do want to watch it, it's when and what time?
So Christmas Eve at 7:30 p.m. There'll be a link on the main page of our website. It'll also be on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page. We're going to try to broadcast out there as much as we can. Yeah. Just basically, if somebody has nothing to do and they just want to sit home and relax and enjoy something, they can.
Yes, and they're welcome to like and share.
Yep.
So the more you do that, the more that this wonderful project is getting out to people who will enjoy it on Christmas Eve.
And the nice part is anybody anywhere can enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's not just locals.
Yeah, it's as they say, it's World Wide Web.
It is.
So you never know where you'll be touching somebody's life.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate so much of what you and everybody there at St. Joe's are doing and have done
Thank you.
It's a different Christmas Eve, a different Christmas, but it doesn't stop us from celebrating the true message of what Christmas is all about.
Exactly.
All right, my friend. Well, thank you for coming in and talking to me about it. And like I say, it's nice to see outside of what wire goes where. We've got a little bit of that along the way. All right, our guest has been Kane Junkman from St. Joe's Catholic Church. And like I say, helps out at St. Mary's in Spirit Lake as well. We want to thank him for joining us. We want to thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. By Michael Thorson with Farm Bureau Insurance in Spirit Lake.